Hello and welcome to the EAFC Mirror Gaming podcast with me, Lewis Barton, your host. This is the brand new podcast for the Mirror Gaming YouTube channel, so be sure to come back and check this out every single week. We'll be starting at 3:30 BST every single Monday. This show, like I said, brand new. Each week we'll be going through the latest EAFC 24 news, tips and tricks, and there'll always be a special little challenge in-game between me and a special guest. This week's special guest is none other than Mirror Gaming editor Nathan Bliss. Nathan, how are you? Great to have you on for the first week. Obviously, if you've watched Mirror Gaming YouTube before on here, you'll know Nathan from the walkthrough and plenty of the live streams, but who better to start with?
Thank you very much, Lewis. I really appreciate you having me on your podcast. I really appreciate it. So thank you for inviting me. I've already got Rocking Games Kid in the chat saying hello. And how about that Liverpool game then? Should we gloss over that?
I mean, it's up here in my head. That's all I can think about really. But we'll move on to that later maybe if we have the time for it. But we should start straight in with the FC24 news. Obviously, the game was released last Friday for everyone, so it's fresh, it's brand new, isn't it? It's what everyone wants to hear about and know about, tips and tricks and what's happening. We've always had it in FIFA titles, and it's back again. Team of the Week squads. At the beginning of a new EAFC title or a FIFA title in the past, to me, it's been one of the most exciting things to look forward to each week. You know, when everyone's squads are sort of the same level, you can look forward to that. Yeah. Maybe getting an inform and actually being worth something in your team. Last week we saw the likes of Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, João Cancelo get in the squad. Is there anyone from the footballing world this week that you think could be put in there? Because there's been some really good performances.
Lautaro Martinez.
Yeah.
I am crossing my fingers that we're going to get Martinez Team of the Week. As you know, and I don't know if anyone else knows, but I normally rock an Argentina team just because I think that Argentina players are quite cheap to make a decent team. But you obviously with like the high rated players like Messi and some of the informs you get and Dybala and players like that, there's something to work towards later on in the game as well. So I feel like that's a nice balance having that Argentina team.
Yes.
So for me, I've got Martinez 87 rated as my striker. So I'm really looking forward to potentially an inform with him. And with Weekend League coming up this weekend, I'll be playing that. I'll be trying to get my red picks, but they're not going to be red picks.
Red picks are gone. It's now player picks, which some people are happy with, some aren't. But personally, I think it's better because, you know, in the Team of the Week, you're going to get like an 82 rated player, aren't you? But
yeah, that's true.
There's so many good options with Team of the Week, and it's weird because as like a player, you look at the real life football, and if you see someone like Harry Kane get a hat trick, you're like, oh, he'll get a Team of the Week, but am I really going to use him? He's got like 60 something pace. You're always looking for those meta players, aren't you, who have performed. Yeah. A standout, I'm probably going to get this name completely wrong. Obviously, women's football and Ultimate Team this year, Rachel Kundananji. She's a striker for Madrid Femenino, so not Real Madrid women's team, Madrid women's team. Her card in EAFC 24 is 83 rated with like 89 pace, or like 91 pace, like 83 shooting, 88 physical. She got a hat-trick on the weekend. And was player of the match in a 5-1 win. So we've seen about one or two women players in each Team of the Week squad so far. Obviously, WSL started again this week, so we might see some players from the English leagues. But she looks, I think, dead on to get one. And to me, this will be the most meta player in the squad this week because it's a fantastic item already. It's overpowered, so it would be great to see that. And in the Premier League, you had Anderson from Palace, a goal, clean sheet against Man United. Great finish. But a goal, a clean sheet. Like as a defender, that's like the perfect like combination for a Team of the Week spot. You feel like you're always in for a shout. Ollie Watkins, a hat trick. He'll have a nice card. I've seen lots of people using him in their evolutions already this season. So
Odegaard as well.
Martin Odegaard, there's
quite assisted.
Scored and assisted. There's quite a few names from Arsenal who could be nominated for that because Ben White had a good game as well. And again, he had that combination of clean sheet and goal involvement. But there are some players who are borderline for me that I think as an EAFC player, people are going to want to see. Cristiano Ronaldo, I think he got 2 goals and 1 assist for Al Nassr. And everyone who plays EAFC is going to want him in their team. And they're going to look at that and be like, oh, he's got to have one. But it's just come at the wrong week, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know actually. I think in the past having Ronaldo or Messi in a team of the week, it was almost like they had to score a hat trick minimum and then hope that it wasn't a particularly good team of the week for them to even get in. But considering Ronaldo's so low this year,
Yeah.
86, maybe.
Maybe.
It's only going to be an 87, isn't it, as a
Yeah.
inform? So.
Well, I think it was something like across the top 5 leagues in Europe, 8 players scored hat tricks this week, or 7 players. And usually you get 1 or 2. So I just mean because there's so many players, and because they've also, shrunk the team of the week size this year.
Yep.
No longer 23 players, it's now 18 players. You might not have known that if you just started playing the game. Obviously, it's only been out since Friday, so you've only had 1 team of the week squad out. But yeah, every team of the week player is minimum 80 rated. And there's always going to be 18 players rather than 23. So personally, I'm not too sure why they downgraded the players when they upped the ratings. It felt like a great opportunity to have some, low rated players finally get these high rated cards and become usable. But yeah, I think this week we might not see Ronaldo based on the fact that there's about 3-4 strikers who got hat tricks this week who are also quite good.
Yeah, and Bellingham as well. Bellingham scored.
Another good game. Another good game. He looks set to get the Player of the Month award as well, so we could see a Bellingham SBC very soon. So I think it'll be 1 rating less. Or if he got a Team of the Week this week, that means his Player of the Month card will be an 88 rated rather than 87. That will be 1 higher. So if you're looking to get his SBC, you're going to be praying he gets a Team of the Week because it's even better than he should be. So
yeah, hasn't he scored a goal like in every game though? So
something like 7 games so far this season. Yeah, he's Madrid's. If you look at the Madrid squad, like they still play. I mean, no offense to Hoslu, but we saw him in the Premier League. He was playing and struggling for Newcastle, and now he's in Real Madrid squad every single week. And to be fair, he's pulling his weight. He got a goal and assist as well, so he was in contention for Team of the Week 3. But it's looking set to be a very stacked Team of the Week squad, to say the least. Definitely some players in there that I got my eye on.
And also, we had the Road to the Knockouts team on Friday, which means that any players that were involved in that promo won't be involved in Team of the Week because there's never a promo crossover. So there are a couple of players that just won't be in there. Some of the higher ones, let's just get this out of the way. Haaland won't be in it because he didn't do anything and Man City lost.
Didn't see that,
Fernandes won't be in it. Man United lost. But there might be a couple of players that actually, even though they had a really good game, also Luis Diaz might have been in Team of the Week, but he had a goal
if a certain goal stood, he might have been in Team of the Week this week. But well, again, we'll just go straight past that.
So there maybe are some players in that RTTK squad who will miss out because they're already in a promo team. So
well, and Saka scored for Arsenal this weekend. I know he got off injured, but he had a good game as well, and he's someone who might have had a shout. But like you said, based on this. Speaking of the Road to the Knockouts promo, though, that's since the official worldwide release of EAFC. That's the first promo we've seen. Really high rated with some really big players for really early on into the game. It's the first promo since the worldwide release, and we've already got like. If you look at when I did my predictions for this squad, I was predicting maybe Julian Alvarez from Man City, maybe someone like Garnacho from United, low-rated players, because, again, remember, these are live player items, so they can all go up in rating multiple times over the next few weeks. And the fact we're already seeing 92 rated Erling Haaland, 90 Bruno Fernandes, 90 Victor Osimhen, to me, I don't know, I find that a bit worrying in a way.
I don't know, I'm the same as you. But I looked at last year, and obviously you covered that last year for us on Mirror Gaming. The RTTK squad was released on the 7th of October, so 2 weeks later, or a week later, sorry, than this year's in FC24, and it was headlined by Messi.
That is true.
92. But then you did get a drop off. You got Aubameyang, Chelsea, who was 89, Thomas Muller 88. Foden 88, Federico Valverde, which is 87, Sule 87. You had Rafinha, Barcelona 86. So very quickly there's a big drop off. But this year it seems like they've gone for those high rated players, which I think is good, but it just makes them also unobtainable for the average player unless you pack them, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen many pack Fernandes, Saka, Osimhen, Haaland yet anywhere. And yeah, like I said, if you do manage to get one of those players, you're going to be set for the next few months. If they're tradable, we've seen EA's promo packs; they always tend to be untradeable now anyway. So if you did get one,
Yeah.
you're stuck with them, which isn't a bad thing. Um,
Yeah.
but I just think, yeah, for a promo which is live, where these cards are given a big boost to then be given
Yep.
2 more Team of the Week boosts. So just for clarification, the boost they get, it won't be 1 rating plus. If they're 82 rated, their first upgrade will take them to 84. I think that is based on Team of the Week. Because it's 1 Team of the Week boost. And then the
Yep.
one Women's Champions League player has been released from Wolfsburg. She has 3 upgrade opportunities. Yeah, she will have 3 upgrade opportunities. So she could reach, she 87, so she could reach 90 rated because the Women's Champions League's not officially started yet. There's still qualification rounds.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see, in time, will these cards age well? Because next promo we see, are we going to still be getting players at this sort of level, or will it be a big drop off? Because they've started off so high now. If next week's promo squad they're all like 86 rated, people are going to lose a bit of interest. You've started so high now. You got to keep that.
And also the prices are really high as well. If you look at, for example, again, as someone who's building an Argentina team, Rodrigo de Paul, right? He's only 86, but his RTTK card is 250k on the market.
Yeah, that's absurd.
And he's 84, the normal one. If you go back to, it's because I've got the window. I've got like the window. Not there. We go. 84. Click on 84. I think it's 8k, 8k.
Yeah, exactly. So
item,
the prices. I mean, if I can just get it up here actually on FootGG.
Shout out
to FootGG. Fantastic for anything EAFC. We go on to the Roto Knockouts 1 squad. So here's the full squad we've got so far. And you can see the price underneath. So like you said, Erling Haaland's already 2.4 mil. But as the cover star to the game, that he's always going to be the big player that EA are going to push. And his stats do show that. From the few times I've used him playing the game, it feels like the game has been suited to him. It's been built for him. Like, he's just so overpowered. And like you said, Luis Diaz, very nice card, 800k, because Liverpool are pretty much guaranteed.
800K.
Well, I think it's more for the fact that people know Liverpool should walk that group in the Europa League.
That's true.
So he should be guaranteed 89 rated. So at an 89 rated, you can see that being an 800k card. Bukayo Saka 900k, but you've got some bargains in there as well. I think Bonucci at 25k is really good value. He's got a very nice card, and I don't think for centre backs this year 80 plus pace is too important. Personally, off my own experience, defenders around 68 plus have been usable for me.
Yeah. I mean, I've got Romero and Otamendi in my team.
Yeah,
and they're fine.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I've got Lisandro Martinez actually now. I've upgraded Otamendi. And yeah, he was fine. I think it is a little bit easier. Obviously, we can talk about this a little bit later on, but I feel like if defenders have certain traits, they are way better than others. You need to make sure they have certain play styles and traits to be good defenders. But I'm sure we'll get into that a bit later on when we talk about tips.
Yeah, definitely. And another player that I wanted to just look at really quick was this. I'm trying to pronounce it. Vifer, maybe. I'm not too sure how to pronounce his name, but. That's a solid CDM card, I think. For 14,000 coins, nearly all stats above 80 apart from 2. So nearly in the Hullet gang. I think that's a pretty impressive card for the price you're paying. And Dutch DM, easy links there, I think, in my opinion. But like I just said, for the first squad we've had.
Is it Mercado of Lens? He's like quick. He's the quick sell.
Yeah, and that's a good card. Is that 2-star skills maybe? But that's a pretty decent card for 11k. I don't think you'll find many better than that. And he's also got the Anticipate playstyle, which, from what I've seen, very overpowered. Very overpowered. Yes. But yeah, I think promo squads this year are going to be different to FIFA 23. I think EA every year have sort of improved them with the quantity of them, the promo squads we get. The fact they already had an exclusive, pre-order exclusive promo out, the Nike Mad Ready promo, before the game was even released. That's the first time we've ever seen that before. And there's also rumours of a one-to-watch promo potentially coming back. We haven't seen it yet. Usually the last few FIFAs, that's what you've seen with the pre-order stuff, isn't it? So I think there was, murmurs and a lot of people expecting it wouldn't be in the game this year because there was no word from EA
Yep.
But we can still potentially see it. The transfer window didn't shut too long ago. Well, I mean, it's been a month now, but we're still really early on into the game.
Yep.
They're live player items that can, they'll last for a few months at least. It'll be
Yep.
interesting to see if anything comes out there.
I don't buy it,
No,
I don't buy it. No, because I think you can't release a once to watch after Team of the Week 3 comes out.
that's true. There has been 3 Team of the Weeks, which is how they upgrade,
It's
obviously. Yeah, so
Yeah, it just seems a bit weird that you'd release it at this time, because then
yeah,
they also put themselves at a disadvantage because Kane has had a Team of the Week,
yeah.
so he can't be in the one to watch.
And then you could have Bellingham this week, and he would
Yeah,
be certain to get into the one to watch squad.
Kante as well. Like players that there's a lot of players who have made big transfers that are already in Team of the Weeks, and your the pool of players you could choose from now that there's Team of the Week 3 is way less than they would. I just don't buy it. I don't
Yeah.
think we're going to see it. I think it's retired.
Are
I
there
think it's
any
gone.
are there any promos that you'd like to see come back for EAFC, or some promos that you'd like to see not come back? Because we've had some pretty shabby ones at times.
I really want Scream.
Yeah.
The Busquets Scream card was absolutely ridiculous.
Was
I think it
this
had like
the
99
Yeah.
pace.
Was this the FIFA? I want to say 19 or 20. I'm going to say 19. FIFA 19.
I think it was 20. I think it
when-
was 20 with Busquets. But I was rocking a Spain team at that point, and players like Busquets and PK, I always had them in there because they were high rated, but they were not that great, like not
Yeah.
that meta. But that Busquets card, honestly, that was
I
just
think-
a joy.
Yeah, that promo was executed so well. The idea of that,
Yeah.
every 2 weeks, 2 of their stats would change to 99, and then
Yeah.
obviously they had 2 stats stay on 99 forever then. But that's such an interest. We've never seen anything like that before it or since.
No.
I think we haven't seen anything like that since.
No.
I had my friend's a Watford fan, so he had Troy Deeney in his squad, and
Of course.
he got to like June, and he had Team of the Year Mbappe on one wing. He had some like Cristiano Ronaldo on the other, and then you had a Scream Troy Deeney in the middle.
Oh,
'cause
wow.
he still had 99 pace and like 99 physical or something. So that's a promo that I'd love to see
Yeah.
come back, especially executed the way it was in FIFA 20. I think it is. We've agreed on
Yeah.
now.
No, it is FIFA 19. You're right.
FIFA 19,
I bow
okay.
down to your superior knowledge. I've just quickly googled it, but the last boost that Busquets had, this is like bringing back the memories now. But the last, it was a 90 rated Busquets, 99 pace, 99 shooting.
Yeah,
Was the final one.
a
and that was
99 pace
ridiculous.
Busquets should be illegal.
Yeah, I agree. He had 89 short passing, but that was an issue for me because I always do the powerhouse chemistry style, which back in those days gave 15 plus short passing, I believe.
Yeah.
I think it's only 10 now.
10 or 12. 10 or, yeah, I think
10 or
10.
12.
10, I think
They're
it is.
slowly
Yeah.
reducing those. But that was good enough for me, mate. All I need is some short passing. That's all I need. So bring that back. Bring back Carnival as well. Bring
Yeah.
that back, guys.
Love that promo.
That was normally like I want to say February, March time after the winter upgrade promo. I
Yeah.
want to say that was amazing. Like all the South American players in there and stuff. The cards were beautiful as well.
Do you miss the winter upgrades where they would
No.
change the ratings halfway through the season?
No, I didn't like that.
I
just thought it was. I thought you could do that with promos anyway. Like if there was
Yeah.
any particular players that you
I
felt
think
too
that
good,
worked in the early FIFAs where there wasn't a new promo every single week. When
Probably,
you had
yeah.
you really just relied on Team of the Weeks for promo cards, then Team of the Year and
That's
Team
true.
of the Season.
Yep.
So it made sense. But with so many promos now, no one's going to care if a 78 rated player is
Mm.
increased to 80 rated and has like a 3 pace boost. Like it's not a big deal. One promo that I do want to see not come back though from FIFA 23 is the Rule Breakers promo. To me, it was just like a soft launch of the Shapeshifters promo.
Okay.
It was like 4 weeks in, and it had the exact same premise. It was they changed the
Yeah.
position and
Yep.
they boosted some other stats compared to usual. To me, that wasn't a huge appeal personally.
Yeah.
Especially when it was just like, oh, this is just like a poor version of the Shapeshifters event. And there weren't many players there that really jumped out at me. Though there was a Rule Breakers Ivan Toney. So did EA know something that we didn't? What's it?
To be honest, mate, I looking at rule breakers, there wasn't many rules they were breaking either.
That's what I mean.
Like Ronaldo was ST, PK was centre back, Ramos was centre back, Havertz was a cam. There was some weird attributes that boosted, like Ronaldo. No, it was same. Pace was a little bit higher, shooting was a little bit higher. PK had massive pace, but like just looking at the others, there wasn't many rules being broken,
No.
guys. For a promo called Rule Breakers, it was pretty safe. So I think I agree with you. I think I
Yeah.
agree with you on that one.
So
Yeah.
moving away from promos, something that we've seen really become like an overpowered feature this year is playstyles. Now,
Yes.
playstyles, people are starting to say these matter more than chemistry styles now in game because it really can make or break a player, I guess. It gives them this individuality, which we've not seen before. You know, if you have a player with a playstyle, like a playstyle plus especially, it just takes them a level above others. And
Yeah.
sometimes a promo player who's 83 rated with like a playstyle plus could be better than a promo player who's like 88 rated with no playstyles. Um,
Yeah.
has there been any playstyles that you've used so far that you've thought, oh, that's really good? That's something that's really, really good.
Bruiser has been amazing for me. Lisandro Martinez has got a
Yeah.
bruiser play style, and what that does is gives greater strength when performing physical tackles,
Okay.
and it basically never loses a tackle, which is really really good for me and how I play. So I've been really using that quite a lot. I've also got obviously Enzo Fernandez. Oh, and Romero's also got the same play style. So my two centre backs are just absolutely amazing whenever they do. Because the worst thing for me is when you make a really, really, really well timed standing tackle and the ball just goes straight to the opponent.
Oh,
Because
there's
you,
nothing
you
worse than that.
you have to risk it all for a challenge like that, and when you do risk it and it doesn't come off, it feels so horrible. So the fact that Bruiser's there, that's really worked for me. But also the one that I've seen a lot of people talk about, but I've not been able to use it because none of my players have got it, is the jockey playstyle, which
Okay.
allows you to jockey way more powerfully, essentially, than
Yeah.
than you would normally. So there isn't many Argentinians with that playstyle, so I haven't really got a choice. But Enzo Fernandez has got the if you do, I'm sure he's got the anticipate or the intercept. He might even have both actually. They're both amazing for a
Yeah, he
CDM as
has.
well.
He's got a few stats here. You
Yeah,
can see he's got the
for
long ball,
83.
flare, first
Yeah,
touch, is that press proven or press?
press proven. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
slide tackle, relentless, and Travella. So
yeah,
pretty good play styles there.
yeah.
One that I've noticed a lot. It depends on what players you use, I guess. But Youngmin Son has the finesse playstyle plus. It is the most
Ooh.
overpowered playstyle. I've not used them in Ultimate Team, only in kickoff against friends or online seasons against friends, because I found Tottenham to be quite good to use this year. Um,
Okay.
Anywhere outside the box at an angle, if you finesse it, it's going top bins like 9 out of 10 times.
Really?
Yeah, it's like almost it should be illegal. It's borderline illegal. Honestly, it's I've never seen like a trait in the past have any sort of impact like this. So yeah, I
That
said
answers a lot of questions for me because I have got the Nike Mad Ready Alexia Putellas on my bench as a loan
yes.
because I obviously had the Ultimate Edition. And I've just gone through the players that have finesse shot, and she does. And sometimes when she comes off the bench, I score some absolute bangers finesse shot. That seems to be
Probably
why.
explains
Thanks,
why.
Lewis.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Salah has also got that trait, so that also
yeah.
explains why he's so expensive
And
on this game.
with playstyles, like we said, there's not just playstyles, there's playstyles plus, which is
Yes.
like the
Yeah.
boosted version. So
Yeah.
not many players have a playstyle plus. I think
Yeah.
power shots is one of the most overpowered ones I think so far. You can really tell the difference when you shoot on the power,
Okay.
and only
Yeah.
a few players have that. Only like maybe 8 or 9 players have the plus playstyle. Uh, Another one I found really fun to use is Trickster.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm a great skiller, but I always love trying them. And one that I've always used for years is Rainbow Flicks. I love using Rainbow Flicks.
Yeah.
And if you manage to use a player with a Trickster playstyle to do Rainbow Flick, it's like a bounce one. They sort of flick it up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like act it out like you can see my feet. They like sort of like flick it up and then kick it into the floor, and it bounces over their head, and it's so fun to use.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
this
going to
is.
surprise you now. I've also used that
Oh yeah.
because Di Maria is
Oh,
850 coins, and
okay.
he has the Trickster Playstyle Plus.
Oh, I did not know that. Really?
Yeah, he has also got
850
Finesse Shot
coins.
as well.
Here we go. Yeah,
5-star skills as well.
that's a really good card for
Quite
that
medium.
price. That's a really
It's a
good card.
Yeah, really good. His stats aren't great, so he's only got 74 finishing, 80 acceleration, but I believe I've got. I mean, he doesn't feel that slow,
No.
honestly, because of it, because he's most
And
explosive, right?
if you give him a chemistry style, like if you
Yeah,
gave him like a
yeah,
hunter, where's hunter
yeah,
over here? Yeah, then that's look at that card there with the hunter. If that was in a
yeah. That's
promo squad, he'd be worth about 400k.
yeah,
Genuinely, with the tricks to
yeah,
playstyle plus,
yeah,
5-star skills, that many positions he can play in, like, and this is what I think playstyles now are making so many players who we wouldn't have been appealed to in the past
yeah.
appealing.
I think that's a good
I
point.
think
Yeah,
it's a great addition. I think it's been gameplay wise the best addition this year,
yeah,
which is funny because I was really fond of the precision passing when the game first came out. But again, I sort of came to the realization that that was only ever really good when you had people who had play styles.
yeah,
Kevin De Bruyne has a playstyle plus for long passing, um, and that was what made his passing so incredible.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
I've been really enjoying. I've been really enjoying the playstyles, and
yeah,
I think it's another way of sort of working out the meta as well, and working out. I don't think there is a absolute meta this year. Or obviously you've got the
no,
Haalands, right, and you've got the players that are really high rated. But if you're playing as just a normal rare gold team, you can almost make your own meta with the play style that you want to do, like the actual
uh,
tactics and things. So that's what I'm really enjoying. I'm really enjoying just building my own team. Sorry, I didn't say hello to Jasmine, who is in our chat. Also here to bring up the Liverpool versus Spurs game. So there you go,
right.
Lewis.
We can talk about it for 30 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna
Okay,
start. I'm
okay,
starting a count in my head. Okay, starting from
okay.
now.
I'll time you.
Starting from now. Right. Awful refereeing decision. The goal should have stood. It was clear and
Yes,
obvious.
yes,
The Curtis Jones red card was not a red card, but I can understand. Jota shouldn't have been sent off, though he was stupid for the second yellow card. If we don't score that, that goal counts, the Liverpool goal, Spurs don't score, and we had 9 men and we held our own. So I'm not angry with the performance. I'm angry with the referees. It was a
yes.
disgrace, but all we can do now is move forward, and we cannot speak about it ever again.
And you know what? Jota isn't that kind of player. We've interviewed him on the Mirror Gaming YouTube channel. Go and look at our videos. Lewis has interviewed him
Yeah,
at the training ground
great guy.
about EFC. He's a lovely chap. He didn't
No.
mean
Though
any of
I
those.
am loving the conspiracy theories that he got a red card on purpose because it was weekend league coming up. And he knew he had to be available for
Oh,
that. It's the first weekend league. It'll be cancelled this weekend, so maybe he got that yellow card and thought, "Ooh,
to be honest, I think that he'd probably prefer like a Team of the Week card. So
really?"
I don't buy that.
Oh, but they
I don't
get they
buy that.
get pro player cards, though, don't they? They'll be using a
Yeah, I
99.
suppose, but yeah, but, we we'll have to see. You know what? We'll have to keep an eye on him. See if he is
Yeah,
playing weekend. I'll keep an eye on the scoreboards.
20-0 once again. I won't be
I know.
surprised.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but obviously the game's just come out, so it'll be the first weekend league coming up. The one thing on everyone's minds going into the first weekend league is what formation do I use? What tactics do I
Yep.
use? What instructions on my players am I going to use? Because people
Yep.
are still trying to find their feet with the game. What works? What doesn't? In the past, you've had the same formations have always been really overpowered. 4-2-3-1's always been a go-to.
Yep.
What formation have you found a lot of success with? Not even success, or you've just enjoyed what's felt comfortable on the ball? Because I know you love to play passing football and
Yeah.
keep possession. What have you felt has
Yeah.
worked for you so far?
I really like. I think 4-3-3 has got such a nice balance to it.
Mm.
I think in the past 4-3-3 has been a little bit stale in terms of the movement and the way it works with the players. Sometimes it feels more like a 4-5-1 almost, with your wingers really far back, just to maintain that sort of distance. But I feel like this year there's a really nice balance between when you win the ball back high up the pitch, the movement of the attackers is a lot better, especially at the far post.
Yeah.
And I think there's just a lovely balance when you're building up from the back, and there's a lot of people using like 4-2-4 or 4-4-2, which gives you the superiority as well in the middle of the park when you are playing through the lines and things. And you can play it into the middle. You've got that extra man advantage in the middle, but you can also go out wide as well and play it to your winger, and you can cut inside. And you've got loads of options inside, and you've even got the switch as well to the other winger or the other fullback. So for me, 4-3-3, I don't think I'll ever, because I've got such a muscle memory now with that formation
Yeah.
as well, because I've been using it for so long. I just like having you've got the wingers, and you can be like tricky, and you can do skills, and you can cut inside, and you can go on the outside, and you can get to the byline. But you've also got the midfielders. You can do like nice intricate play, and you can do 1-2s in and around the box. For me, it's just the best formation.
Well, I think people do tend to change tactic a lot, and formations a lot. But if you're someone who's used the same formation since like FIFA 15 and you've always found success with it, no matter what the meta is, you're going to be so comfortable in that formation that you're going to be better from the go than trying something new. I know people who have used the same as you, 4-3-3. Is this the one with the cam, the attacking midfielder?
No, it's
just playing 4-3-3.
It's 4-3-3-4, I think.
Yeah, that's the one with the attacking midfielder, I think. Yeah.
Oh, it's not that one then.
Has it got one DM or?
It's the one DM and the two CMs, and then you've still got the ST and the winger. So it's just this bog standard 4-3-3 with the CDM holding.
Yeah.
I believe in like kickoff, it's called 4-3-3 holding.
Okay.
I don't know which 4-3-3 it is, but it's definitely the one with one CDM and then an ST. I did play false nine for a bit, the 4-3-3 with the 5, but that's because a couple of years ago, you could have Messi as a CF, which you can in the FC24 actually. So you might see that, but there's not enough players to do that yet, because then I wouldn't have a left winger potentially, and so at the moment I'm using 4-3-3.
Yeah, I'm sort of mixing in between two, because like you said, if I come up against a 4-3-3 with my 4-4-2 formation, I feel like I just get overrun in midfield a lot. You get outnumbered. So 4-4-2 is the one that I tend to be using more than anything. I feel it's such a safe formation, but like you said, you've got the two in midfield, the two wingers, and the two strikers. Like I just think it's very well balanced. But
it's
formation,
very dangerous as well. I think 4-4-2 is the one formation that I have to adapt my game. When I play against a 4-4-2, because I find that the two strikers this year are very good at surrounding the CDM, and the CDM is normally my pass out of the back to build the play. So when I play against a 4-4-2, as I'm sure we might find out at the end of this stream when we do a little play session, I have to really adapt my passing so that I go through my fullbacks and then inside. To sort of bypass the strikers. That's the only formation that I have to really adapt how I play. Very dangerous, especially on the break as well.
But a formation that I've never thought about using before, but my friend told me to use it, and since I've started using it, it's been fantastic, is the 4-4-1-1 with an attacking midfielder. So again, it's very similar to a 4-2-3-1, which has always been overpowered. But I've been using it the 4-4-1-1 with the fullbacks are on like stay back whilst defending. It's just both on overlap. The attacking midfielder is on stay forward, and one DM on stay back. And it's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's been really fun to use. I feel like I always have a lot of the ball. I feel like you have like a man advantage at times. It feels like you just outnumber the opposition in some areas of the pitch.
Aren't the cam and the ST a little bit isolated?
I don't think so personally. Well, I don't have my wingers on like stay wide or anything, and I play quite narrow. I have my width on like 40, so the team isn't quite narrow. But a tactic I've also started using is I've seen a lot of people on Twitter saying it's quite overpowered. A lot of players in the top divisions have been using it. Playing with 71 depth. Now that's a lot of depth. This is 1 on the marker.
That's brave.
Yeah, it's on the marker. You know, when you go like to a certain amount, it tells you this might leave you vulnerable to counter attacks. So it's 1 after it says that. But it's just like what it pretty much does, I think, is it triggers like an automatic press. But it's not using the constant pressure tactic, which means your players don't fatigue as quick. It's like a bit of a glitch, I guess. So your players aren't fatiguing as much because they're just naturally high, but they're constantly pressing. And I found at times that can be really useful, though. If you're playing against someone who's really good in the ball and doesn't lose it very often, you can get caught out quite easily. So
interesting.
It has its pros and cons.
Yeah. The one I've been using a lot, and I'll shout out Alex B official on Twitter for this, who is we've interviewed before. on some of our old podcasts. And he's been on a lot of like the FIFA esports podcast, actual events as well, like doing the casting and the streaming and things for games. He talks about controlled sprint. I don't know if you've seen this, but
Okay.
if you hold R1 and RB and left and then move left stick, your player will run at a speed that is quicker than jogging but slightly less than sprinting. And how that works is that it keeps the ball close to them, so you can drive at your opponents with it instead of walking towards them, and you can do like quick turns. That's really worked for me, and it works especially well when you're trying to cut the ball back as well, because I've been used to, especially when I'm defending against it as well, I've been used to that muscle memory of, oh, you sprint or you slow down. Whereas this, it kind of puts the other player at a disadvantage because it's a
Yeah.
brand new mechanic. They can't really control, like they can't really adapt to it quick enough. So that's really worth. Have you used the control sprint a lot?
Not yet, but I might give that a go when I play you later because it sounds like it could work. There's loads of little like tricks that I still need to try and get used to, especially because
Yeah.
it's changed this year. I feel like defending wise, defending's hard. I find defending quite
Yes.
hard at times.
Yes.
It's now
Yes.
it's more realistic. I think if a defender in real life lunges into a tackle and misses it, it takes them a while to recover. In
Yeah.
FIFA 23, if you made a lunge and tackle, you missed it, you're right next to them still. So now it is a bit more like it's skill based, which I've struggled because I've not been used to having to like properly defend in a while. I'm having just like, oh, I press that button and it's easy. So that's something I like to adapt to as well.
Yeah.
And I
Can
know
I
in
just say
settings,
something as well?
yeah,
You did our FC24 review, and there's a lot of comments on there talking about how the game is scripted and how the game's against them and how the game's rubbish. Can I just call you out? It is all a skill issue.
no, it is, yeah,
100%. The amount of times I've had people talk about scripting to me, I have never once thought scripting was in the game, ever. But all the people that I beat are obsessed with scripting.
I mean,
gotta put that out
I
there,
can say
right?
I am far from the best player. I'm far from a great player, to be honest with you. I'm just a big fan of the game, obviously, and I play it a lot. There's been plenty of games this year I've been battered in, and it's solely down to the fact that I've been poor defensively. I've not made the right tackles. I've not got used to passing yet, so I've made the wrong passes. It's a brand new game. You're not going to be perfect from the go.
Yeah.
It takes a while to adapt, and I put this review out. The first day early access went live, so people are already commenting saying it's the worst game ever. Everything's going wrong. No passes are working. My shooting's always off target. I can't defend. It's because it's a brand new game. You're not going to have it all sorted a few hours after the game's been released. I'm still getting used to it. There are some things, so the parts of the game that I think, okay, I'm good at that now. I know what works and what doesn't. I know power shots for me aren't as overpowered as last year. I know what does work is having a pacey winger running down to the touchline and putting it back. More than likely that will result in a goal, and it's a bit boring at times, but it works, and you just pick things up as you go along. So it's going to be one of those things where I guarantee a lot of those people who commented that now, they'll have different feelings about certain aspects. They'll now be good at defending or they'll be good at passing because they're used to it and they've played more games.
And one thing I will say as well, there's a lot of things when you're playing a game like FC24 or FIFA, right, that it can feel like the game's against you in some ways.
Yeah.
That is only because the opponent has mastered the mechanics slightly better than you have.
Yeah.
They can anticipate where the ball's dropping. They can anticipate how, where a ball's going to fall after a tackle. They can anticipate. The amount of people that have talked about AI, the opponent AI being server powered, the opponent controls the other team.
Exactly, yeah.
If that is the case, they're just better at controlling a defense than you. So I just wanted to put that out there because there were a lot of people talking about that in the comments of your review video, and I just wanted to clarify that. And I don't want to be nasty, but like it's just a case of if you learn the game and you get better at the game, you will soon see that the game is against you, right? There's no way that EA is scripting games. It's just not a thing. Right?
And also, if you go into settings this year, there's a lot of gameplay settings that can really help you change your game. People complained about dribbling being hard at the beginning. It felt quite clunky. There's a setting called contextual dribbling. Make sure that's turned off.
Yes.
And then left stick dribbling becomes really smooth and it comes really
Yeah.
nice. There's also new defensive tactics. There's tactical defending. There's advanced defending.
Yeah.
These are both different ways how you tackle. So the setting I think I have advanced defending on, that pretty much means you're less reliant on the AI and
Yeah.
their positioning.
Yeah.
So it's more high risk, but I feel like at times I have more control over my tackles. Some people might hate that, and maybe if that's what they're on, that's why they're struggling. But I
Yeah.
won't say scripted the game. What I do think is in the game is momentum switching. I think that's
Yeah.
very easily in the game. I've had so many games where it's been quite even, and I've gone 4-1 up, and then they'll score 3 goals in 10 minutes, and it does just feel like their players are a little quicker or a little faster. But that's how it is in real life. A lot of
Yeah.
times you'll see teams when they get a goal, their spirits raised. They have more momentum. They
Yeah.
have the fans behind them. The other
Yeah.
team are a bit sat
And they've
back.
got nothing to lose either, right? It's
Exactly.
like a
Exactly.
mentality
Yeah.
thing. They
I
can
think
just go out and play.
I think
without
it's a
any fear, right?
I think it's a realistic aspect of the
Yeah.
game. Again, I think this game is the most realistic game I've played of an EA FIFA or EAFC title in such a long time, because I think,
Yeah.
and again, that's down to new animations. I keep going
Yeah.
on by, but I can't. A lot of people don't really buy the whole hypermotion V thing. They go, "Oh, it's just a gimmick. It's just a lie." I think you can tell the difference genuinely.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
they recorded so
yeah.
many games to get so many frames of data, millions of frames of data, and I think you can tell the difference this year.
Yeah, and also there is a lot of people saying, you saying that this is the most realistic game EA has ever made. They're saying they're taking that and they've gone, how is this realistic to football? But you didn't say that. You said this is the most realistic game they've made, right? You're not saying it's like playing a football match.
Yeah.
It will never be like that, because if you make it like that, it'll be so boring
Yeah.
to play, right? So yeah, we've got a few comments. Adam L, can you teach me the offside rule? Not on this stream. Not on this stream, Adam. Maybe drop a comment and I'll explain it to you afterwards. Rocking Games Kid, skill check. I thought I was good at all games. How can you be good at all games? You'd have to be an absolute machine at everything. Adam L is throwing shade at Rocking Games Kid. No comment after watching your Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay. Rocking Games Kid having a bit of fun in the comments there. But yeah, Lewis, what's next on the agenda?
Well, we've been talking all about tips and tricks and what's working. So what better way to put that to the test than actually playing a game of EAFC 24? Now,
Okay.
in my head, everyone's seen people play a game of FIFA or FIFA, FC 24. One of my favorite things to do in Ultimate Team, and I think it's a feature which hasn't been used a lot recently by people, is the skill games you can do where you can change settings. So one of my favorite ones to do is Mystery Ball. Have you ever played Mystery Ball before?
I haven't.
You've never played Mystery Ball? Okay.
No, never.
Okay. Well, a game of Mystery Ball is fantastic. I'm going to get into Ultimate Team, and we can do this in Ultimate Team, which is great as well.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
We'll get over into Ultimate Team, and we'll give it a game. Pretty much Mystery Ball is a mode where the ball... It's Mystery Ball, so what happens is there's different upgrades.
The ball's a mystery.
The ball's a mystery. So when the ball's in play, dribbling could be boosted, which means everyone on the pitch has 5-star skills and 99 dribbling.
Right.
But then when the ball goes out of play again, when it comes back into play, it's now a new boost. So it could be passing, it could be shooting, it could be pace, which is really funny because everyone has 99 pace and is just rapid. And also, goals are worth different amounts. So sometimes a goal could be worth 1 or 2 or 3. And when you get towards the end of a game, you have an all boost where everything's boosted and it's worth 3 goals, and you end up with scorelines like 18-17. It's really I think it's one of the best.
Sounds amazing.
It's
Let's play that.
Have you not played this before? I'm sure. I'm just gonna check.
Honestly, never. I've never done it. Yeah. So this is the first time. Let's give it a go. Yeah,
this is a squad check for anyone watching. If you're interested at all, I got some evolutions on the way. Got an SBC completed, and I'm loving the Liverpool in my team, obviously.
Nice.
But yeah, we'll jump into a game now. So obviously the new menus. How do you feel about the new menus in Ultimate Team? Because I find them I've got used to it quite quickly.
Yeah, they're better. There is I don't know if you've seen this list, but there is an update coming to PC players to fix menu crashes and glitches. So that will be coming for console pretty soon as well, because it's normally a couple of days after the consoles get it. So maybe there'll be maybe like the players in transfer list won't be cut off. Maybe some of those sort of menus will be fixed. So yeah, but overall, yeah, I like the new menus.
Yeah, same.
I do
Are you online?
I think so. Yeah. Let me have a quick look. Am I appearing offline?
You are appearing offline.
Okay, let me have a look. Let's have a look. So I can see you. Social settings, online status, appear online. There you go. I'm now appearing online to
There
friends.
we
My
go.
apologies.
Okay.
My apologies, Lewis.
It's still saying no available friends. I don't know why this is happening. Well, if you see me, do you want to try inviting me to a game?
Let's do it. So if I
this
go
should
to friendlies,
Yep.
play with a friend, and then I've got you. Select you. There you go. And then mystery ball, I guess.
Mystery ball. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Okay.
they used to have it, but they still have it. They used to have one called swaps, where what would happen is when the game started, you and your opposition, 3 players in your team would swap round for the game. So I'd be using 3 players from my opposition's team, and it used to be quite funny because I used to play with like when you couldn't do position changes. So what's happened here? Why am
You got a crash?
I'm just back in setting. Well, that's weird. That's very weird. It took me from Ultimate Team to team sheets and settings.
What?
I know. Are you still in
That's
the?
weird.
Are you still in the?
Yeah. Let me get out of it, and I'll
Okay.
invite you again.
That was very weird. I've never seen anything like that before. Wow.
Maybe these are some of the things that EA are going to fix.
Let's
in
hope
the
so,
next
because
update.
I've had a few crashes so far. Okay,
Cool.
here we
I've
go.
just sent you an update, so I can see you're loading back into Ultimate Team.
Right, this should be fine. Here we go.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Right, I'm readying up.
Oh no. I've got a suspension in my team.
Oh.
I thought I
come
checked
on.
that. It's okay. If you stay in there, I can jump back in.
I have to invite you again. It says.
Oh, okay. Where is he?
So Rocking Games getting time to see if Nathan can beat Lewis, because we know he can't beat me at FIFA. So we did play this on launch day, and I did beat Lewis 3-2.
Yeah.
I just want to clarify as well. Adam Elsa's gameplay transition, Lewis raising the standards for mirror gaming streams. Thank you so much, Adam. Put a lot of work into our streams.
Yeah.
Rocking Games Gear, time to see if Nathan can beat Lewis, because we know he can't beat me at FIFA. I just want to add some context to this. We went to the Insomnia Gaming Festival in Birmingham, and Rocking Games Gear beat me at FIFA 90. What was it, Rocking Games Gear? FIFA 98?
Oh.
Lewis, I'm not joking you. Like, it was...
Ooh.
Oh, I've nearly had a kick.
I know, yeah.
You couldn't even like shoot properly or pass the ball to people. Like, it was horrible.
Oh,
It was the
really?
worst. Yeah, it's the worst, honestly. The absolute worst. So I'm not even taking that as a loss. You know what I mean?
You
I'm not
can't.
taking that
You
as a
can't.
loss,
And it's
no.
also FIFA 98, which is a completely different game. There we
Lewis,
go.
if you honestly, mate, you wouldn't have. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. Adam Elsell's FIFA 98 was my first ever FIFA. Yeah, it was probably mine as well. But right, so we've got a dribbling boost.
So I think this gives everyone 5-star skills.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
I can
So,
feel that.
Hopefully the gameplay is all good in the chat
I
on the stream.
feel like I've got a pace boost as well.
Well, yeah, it's sort of like pace as well, I guess. Yeah. So does this mean I'll have like the trickster playstyle? There we go. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Kudos with the skills.
Oh, it's pretty fun.
I just taking the mick here. Oh, hello.
Oh.
So when the ball goes out of play, is that
Or
when it...
yeah, when the ball stops for a second and then
Okay.
yeah, it would change. Oh, there we go.
Oh, hello.
Oh no.
Oh, post. I am struggling. I'm struggling to get a grips to the game here. Oh,
Go on,
Martinez with the
Darwin.
bruiser. Get rid. Nice. Okay, here we go. Brakes on, guys. Nice.
Oh, I can feel you coming. There we go. Oh no.
Nice ball.
Oh no.
Through to Martinez.
Oh no.
That's 1-0.
Didn't
So
even use the
it's-
dribble in there. It was just straight pass and finish.
I'm not a dribbler. I mean, what's the old adage? The ball moves quicker than the player,
player.
or something.
Yeah.
There you go. Speed
Okay,
boost. Okay.
Okay, so this is the best one.
Whoa. Okay. Oh yeah, this feels really weird. Right, this is controlled dribbling. This is not even sprinting.
Oh, get out. Okay, the
See
thing
how
is, I don't
quick
even
he
need to
was?
get out. Alright, I just need to run. I just need to run with it.
Oh, so
Oh.
I don't have it.
No,
I don't. No.
Oh,
I'm
that's an awful
sad.
finish.
I'll move the key. I'll move the keeper. I did. I was a bit naughty then.
Oh,
I'll move the keeper. Here we
no,
go.
no respect if you move
So
the keeper.
Molina is going to be absolutely rapid because he's rapid anyway. Look at him go.
Ugh.
Oh, referee.
No,
Referee.
nothing wrong with that. It's only yellow,
So
right?
it's going to swap right now.
Yeah,
It's
so
going to
now
swap.
it's shooting boosts, which pretty much means every shot is like double the speed of a power shot, it feels like.
Okay.
I'm not sure how it is on free kicks. I think with you, when you do finesse shots and stuff, it doesn't impact it. It's only normal shots.
Okay.
Oh, apparently not free kicks though.
Not free kicks now. You know what really annoys me on here as well? The players' names for me at the bottom are yellow, so it makes me feel like of every player that I've got on my team has got a yellow card.
Well, I haven't got
which
the
is
names.
really
on the bottom.
annoying.
I've not got them on the bottom actually.
Oh, that is a great pass. The pass through the lines then from DePaul, that was really good.
I didn't even.
I'm
Do you know
not
what?
doing
It
the
was. It was that good. I thought it was offside.
I think it was very close. We'll have
Yeah.
to see a VIR review.
I didn't even see the pass like on. It came out of nowhere. It felt like
Oh, there's no replay. Where's the replay? We'll have to catch it afterwards.
passing boost. Ooh, okay.
This is my kind of thing, Lewis. Passing boost.
Uh-oh.
DePaul, that's nice. Passes on. Oh, DePaul is having the game of his life. Absolutely loving it. Oh, yeah, I could tell that was a passing boost then because I wouldn't have normally got through there.
Oh, go on.
Tagliafico's,
Oh,
he's got you covered off. So does that mean the keepers have got the
Everyone.
passing
Yeah,
boost as
everyone's got it.
well? Okay. Let's see if we can get a pass going. Oh, look at that! That was like Allison.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
that is a
and there's
great
not even a shooting boost. But you know what?
Absolutely
I'm not even
smashed
annoyed.
it.
I'm not even annoyed that I'm 3-0 down because there could be the next goal could be worth 3 goals. Like I've had games in this where I've been 11-0 down.
Really?
The goal boost changes sometimes.
Really?
It's more in the
Okay.
second half, but I've had games where I'm like 9 behind, and all of a sudden.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
There's definitely a
See-
speed boost on there as well.
Oh yeah.
100%.
My problem is though when I get one, I would just do that. Like I would just do dribbling the whole time. I'll try and dribble from like the halfway line to the goal, and I won't even pass it.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm just playing normally and just hoping that the actual the boosts kind of fall in line with what I'm doing. Oh. I took a risk. I took a risk then. I took a risk with Enzo Fernandez. I thought you were going to come
So
inside.
this goal is now worth 2. So if you score, you'll be 5 on ahead.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Paul, that was not what I wanted to do. Oh, I've dove in. I've dove in there. Get rid.
Oh, and
is
it's
it 3-3?
3-3.
Okay, I'm getting to grips with this mode now. This has turned on its head very quickly indeed.
And just like that,
Yeah. Okay. Right, here we go.
dribbling times 2.
Yeah.
Still let him shoot. I'm so scared to dive in and give away a penalty. Oh, good save.
I went near
Big
post.
save.
I
big
went near
save.
post. Right, this is where.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
I'll play. That's embarrassing.
Right. Let's get
This is tense, isn't it?
I
This is
know.
really tense. I
Get
felt
myself
comfortable for a minute, and I'm just not now. I'm not, very much not. Right, let's get Di Maria on the ball because he will have a nice. Oh, he's offside, I think.
Surely.
Yeah, that was a nice little offside trap there.
Well, he saw the pass, but he just couldn't get it away quickly enough.
Oh, I tried
Oh,
to.
that was poor. That was really poor.
Oh no.
Nice. This is Nico Gonzalez.
Oh,
finish.
good finish.
Nice finish. 5-3. Oh, hang on. That was the ×2, wasn't it? Oh, the ball went out of play. Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, why am I passing it? It's a speed boost. I didn't even look at what it was.
Here we go. Molina's on the ball again.
Right, here's my fullback. I'm just going to get him on the ball now.
Oh, isn't he booked?
Oh, good tackle.
Great. Shooting boost. Here we go. Good timing. Oh, no, I've wasted it. I've wasted it. No, don't push up. Don't push up.
Come on. Oh,
Nice.
Darwin.
Nice.
Oh, it's not even Darwin Nunes.
Right inside. That's nice.
Just cut off the passing lanes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I saw
Trent,
that.
Trent, what are you doing?
Oh,
FIFA
I
is
wanted to go
really-
inside to Martinez. I got confused. Well, I didn't get confused. I got confused. Molina's got there. Even with the speed boost on. Oh, hello. This is tense.
Oh, the
Good
power.
save.
The power on
Good save,
that.
Martinez. ×2. This is for 2 goals at the end of the first half.
Oh,
Tagliafico with the speed boost. Keep it in. Nice. Nice. Oh, I was just about to play
time's
it
up.
forward. I was just about to play it forward.
tense, 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 tense.
It is very tense. We've got a few comments in the chat. We don't mention Ricky Lampert, Rocking Games kid. He's gone a bit off the rails recently. Adam L says, "What a goal!" as well. I don't know whose goal he's referring to. It could be either of us. We've scored some good goals.
I'm doing the
today.
tactical thing and taking off defenders with yellow cards.
Okay. What
The
for the
fact-
speed boost?
More for the speed boost, and if I have to
Yeah,
make a
yeah,
tactical
yeah.
foul, I
Yeah.
have the facilities for
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
While we're playing this, I want to talk to you about the pay to win situation, because you wrote a feature about it for a Mirror Gaming over the weekend. Can you just talk about what made you so annoyed?
Well, yeah, the main thing was that if you look at FIFA 23, for example, they introduced some really expensive packs towards the end of the game. So you had the likes of, oh, it was close, 300, 500k packs towards the end of the game. And that was understandable in my head because, you know, Team of the Year, Team of the Season, all these big promos were out, weren't they? Not even before, it was before the worldwide release, there was a pack worth of a 250k release into the store.
That's ridiculous.
It
Untradeable
contained,
as well. innit?
Untradeable,
Most of it.
contained about like 40 players. There we
What a finish.
go.
What a finish! Is that 5-3? Yes, it is.
Yeah,
5-4.
he's in the lead. He's in the
Yeah.
lead. It contained like 40 players, all gold, minimum rating of like 80. It just, to me, it's like you haven't got to work towards having a good
Yeah.
team. If you put money into the game now, you can buy one pack and have 45 players over 80 rated from the go. And to me, part of the joy of when I first started an Ultimate Team, I love coming up against teams that are like low rated, everyone's sort of the same level. The better player would win. As I'm not saying, you know, paying to win guarantees success. It's not, because it's still down to the player. But it sure as hell helps, and it just seems like with, you know, we've already had a 275k pack. There's currently a pack on the market which is 200 in the foot store, sorry, or the Ultimate Team store.
Yeah.
Which is worth 280k. We're not even a week into the full release of the game, and we're already seeing packs at this value. It just shows me that that's the way EA are going this year. That's the angle they want to take, and it's only going to get worse. I do think we'll probably see a pack worth 1 million coins. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Really?
Oh yeah. Ooh,
Oh, what a finish!
there we
What
go.
a finish that is. I think what annoys me as well is the fact that how many are untradeable.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
It's just not even. It's not even.
To me, it's not.
It's not even worth it, is it?
No,
It's not worth. It's not
because
worth it.
you can't go and sell those players and really build the team
Yeah.
you want. I mean,
Yeah.
if to be fair, if you're putting in money to buy these packs, you're more than likely going to get someone decent. But it's still a risk. It's a gamble. You're putting in all this money. You don't know what you're going to get back from it. It's all completely random. You know it's going to be minimum 80 rated, but you can get 45 players below the rating of 82, and that's not going to be worth the speed of him here. It's not going to be worth that much money.
Ooh. I can't even.
Oh.
I baited you into it. I baited
You
you into
did.
it.
But what do you think on it? Do you think it's looking like it's going to go down the pathway of pay to win this year? Because like you said, with the evolutions pathways, the best evolution pathway currently out there, you have to pay for.
Yeah, I do think they've gone more that way than they ever have, which is it's sad, but I mean, we probably could have and should have expected it with the way things have gone over the last few years. But I didn't expect it to get this expensive this quickly, maybe.
Yeah. And
but,
this
you
is
know,
what
that's-
comes into the pack. The thought of like they have all these really expensive promos, do you know,
Yeah.
92 Haalands and 90 Red Fernandez, and I'm like, if
Yeah.
they're bringing out promo players that big this early, as well as packs that big,
Yeah.
I do have a little bit of fear that the game could easily die out by Christmas time. If you're not putting money into the game, and you're coming up against players who do, you're going to be having a normal team, maybe 84, 85 rated around Christmas, and you'll be coming up against teams with like 93, 94 rated players because they bought loads of packs and the promos are already high rated, and it can get boring if you're going into every game losing. Just want to actually say real quick, this is an all boost, so every single thing's boosted and it's worth 3 goals.
What?
Yeah, all boost. So I got pace, I got shooting, I got everything.
No. Oh, this is getting bad.
Oh,
Martinez with the save.
I tried my luck, and this could be big for you if you score now.
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
Oh, switch was on then.
But I just think, yeah, if I'm an ultimate team and every game I play I'm coming up against like 90 rated squads in like a few months' time. Oh no! And I'm losing each game because just the quality of player is such a difference. I'm gonna get bored of Ultimate Team. I'm not gonna play a game mode that I'm not enjoying, and not the game itself might not die. I'll easily just go to career mode or something like that. But it's not the same. Ultimate Team's the most popular game mode, and I'm enjoying clubs this year, and I just do think if it stays the way it's going, I could easily see myself, playing clubs the rest of this rather than Ultimate Team itself.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how bad it gets, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
there we go.
Great ball.
Pace boost.
Oh, Di Maria with the
Dribbling.
skills. Oh, bad finish.
Well,
Bad
10 minutes
finish.
ago, it's an all boost.
It's an all boost again.
This could be it. Oh no.
Rodrigo de Paul.
12-7.
12-7. That's ridiculous. It's not over with 9 minutes to go. That is the ridiculous thing about this mode.
Oh, that pass was poor for a passing boost.
Oh, didn't need to go there. Oh, no.
2.
Sucked
Should be
it in.
3. Should be 3.
There's a shooting boost. So does it give the big boosts towards the end then? Is that the whole point?
Yeah,
Just
I
sort of
think
make
towards
it
the end,
interesting?
it gives you more +3s and all boosts.
Nice.
I need to get rid of Trent. He's always out of position.
Oh, really?
Feels like it. Okay, this might be game over now.
Gonzalez. There's a ×3 passing boost.
Oh, these passes aren't great for passing boosts. I've had... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Just
Oh.
just at the top of the bar. Could have been all over. Oh, hello.
Oh,
You had to get there. You had to get there then. Adamel's got an interesting theory in the chat. He says the loser has to buy the other one a pack of custard creams or marzipan.
a pack.
I mean,
do you
I'm
buy
up for either
packs
one,
of
to be
marzipan?
honest.
I actually
Or
where was
what?
I was somewhere yesterday and I did see like a marzipan chocolate. I thought that was pretty cool.
Did you? What?
I think
why
it
didn't
was
you get it?
It was little. They had like the Christmas range, and it was like this.
Oh,
Like,
the logs. Yeah, they're logs.
Oh
yeah.
god, I have.
I'm well aware of that. I'm well aware of that, Lewis. Honestly,
It's a hat trick with one strike.
but now I know they've got them. I'll
Oh,
be
what's that?
going to my nearest Lidl after this stream. Can we just talk about as well how it's only 2 minutes added on, when in
mean,
real life it's like 15 minutes added.
That game was close at one point, but then I don't know what happened. You distracted me with the pay to win talk. You got me angry, and my focus was elsewhere.
Potentially.
Well-
Says Adamel, to be fair, EA 24 is a 10 out of 10 for simulation. Ultimate Team is just a foreign investor simulation, putting loads of money in and maybe winning if you spend enough. I think there is an element of that, but as Lewis said, I think you can win with the worst team.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
But you have to be very good.
and
You have to
yeah,
be
if
very
you're at this point of the game, everyone's got around like an 82 rated squad. You got all golds. Maybe if you're lucky, a few special players.
Yeah.
But there's a possibility that by December time, we're getting a promo each week. So that's another 8 promos by New Year, I think. Or promo squads at least. The fact they've already started so high, we could end up seeing 93, 94 rated players regularly by that time of the year. And the only way you can really get them is by buying these massive packs that contain 50, 60 players that will have guaranteed promo players, guaranteed 86 and above. Like the probability in those packs of getting a special player is much higher than someone who's going to try doing an SBC or earning packs from rival awards or foot champ or ultimate team champs or drafts. Like,
I think the thing that people need to be wary of is realizing that it might look like a shortcut buying a pack, but actually you're still not guaranteed anything. That's what you need to think. You're still not guaranteed anything. So even though you are giving yourself a better chance, it's just not worth the money.
No, I don't think so. No,
It's not worth the money.
It's not something that I'd ever see myself thinking, if I want to get a better team, I'll go and buy this pack. It will be, I'll wait for an SBC that's good enough and I'll try and grind it out. I find that more enjoyable. I like working for things a bit. I like completing objectives and completing SBCs. It's just like a bit of like an easy way out, isn't it? I feel.
Yeah, absolutely.
I need to get a better team. Let me go buy this pack that contains 60 rare gold players. Like, it's just, I find it a bit boring. It takes away the point of the game. The ultimate team is, I like the idea of grinding towards getting a good team. If you can get it just handed to you on the first day, wouldn't that not become a bit boring? I don't know. To me, the most boring part of a ultimate team calendar is the last 2 months, because they're still bringing out promos regularly and they're still updating the game each day. But when everyone's 99 rated, it just gets a bit boring to me. I like when everyone's using a new team. I like when I'm not coming up against the same 11 players every single week, as it's obviously going to get to a point where there are more players who are popular than others. And that's why I like Evolutions this year, because you're going to be seeing players in people's squads that you'll never see in anyone else's. I like that. And that was a feature I think they got dead on this year. They did really, really well with that. But then, again, there's a pay-to-win element in that with the 50k or 1,000 points.
Yeah.
It's disappointing, but it's how they make money.
It's true. I've just got Ansu Fati untradeable in the. If you go into season progress, it's level 6, 78 times 2 rare gold players. I've got Ansu Fati. How much is he worth?
I'm not too sure.
I can't sell him, but I've got him for Evolutions.
Fassi is one of the most popular players on the game this year because of Evolution. So he's 2.9k. But if you were to evolve him to 85 rated, he'd have 94 pace, 83 shooting, 80 passing, 89 dribbling, and he'd also be 4-star, 4-star. So
nice.
There's a reason he's the most the most popular player, I think, apart from Mino from United, because he's one of those bronze players you can evolve massively.
Yeah.
But there's someone I think looks good as well, Jota from again, he's the one you've got to pay for, but 91 pace, 89 dribbling, really good card again. That's what I like about Evolutions. There's so many different players and pathways you can use. It makes the game just a bit more interesting than usual.
Yeah, I never like just going to the meta and just seeing, just going for what everyone else is going for. It's just boring, right? Just make the team you want to make, have fun. And you can't go wrong, really.
No, I mean, speaking of grinding towards results and trying to win games and build your team the proper way, we should be starting an RTG on Mirror Gaming very soon. We're still working out the logistics of it. Will it be a live stream? Will we do a video each week? We don't know yet, but there will be an RTG starting soon for EAFC 24 Ultimate Team on Mirror Gaming with me trying to complete objective SBCs, try and get the best team possible without spending a penny on packs. So it might take a while, but I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun and we'll get there soon. But I think that's all we have time for today. We've gone through a lot. Nathan's humbled me in a game of FC24 once again. Hopefully one week I can beat him, or when we get a new guest on, hopefully I can give them a good game. But thank you for watching today. Thank you, Nathan, for coming on as well. It's been a pleasure for the very first episode. I've really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the future episodes as well. Like we said, every single Monday on the Mirror Gaming YouTube at 3:30 p.m. BST, we'll be here with the FC24 Mirror Gaming podcast. On Wednesday, is it 3:30 or 4? We have the walkthrough.
4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Yeah, 4
BST.
p.m.
We'll have the walkthrough on Mirror Gaming as well,
Yeah.
where we talk all things gaming. If you're more into the main, all of it really.
Subscribed.
And subscribe.
Yeah.
Like this. Subscribe. Come back for more. We're live multiple times a week. Daily
Yes.
daily uploads. Regularly uploading videos. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, everyone. Bye. Okay.
Good.